Everyone, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment, I'm going to be going over kind of a mix between the new moon and the equinox, the fall equinox, in one session. So let's go ahead and get started. The new moon happens to be in the ninth house, and the ninth house is representative of eighth house. Excuse me, eighth house is representative of transformation, and that transformation takes place in conjunction with Mercury. So, kind of thinking new things. Mercury is, of course, thinking, and that's not in retrograde. So, thinking in new ways, new patterns, and things like that. So that represents the eighth house. This is in Virgo, so of course Virgo and Libra. So Virgo represents kind of like logic and things of the mind. This is what is in the eighth house. The ninth house is a catalytic agent for a lot of these things. The ninth house, Mars, is considered to bring in force to allow the transformation to take place. Quran, I typically don't bring about, but people that are in their 50s, they might feel the effect of Quran. This is the wounded healer. So different things that you might have gone through in childhood and things about that is in the third house, which means that these are some things that you can explore and try to communicate to go beyond that trauma and transform it. So that kind of goes kind of between the eighth house and what is going on in the third house of communication in Quran. So Pluto again, Pluto and Aquarius, this is again a very huge part of transformation. So a lot of these, of course, we know of Quetzalcoatl and the phoenix and the rise from the ashes to become a better person. So this is kind of what this represents. And typically this is indicative of certain psychological archetypes. So if you want to see this in mythology, the subconscious mind, or whatnot, this is what this represents. This is, of course, there's some aspects, oppositional aspects with Saturn, and so Saturn kind of has a tug and pull between the eighth house and the second house, where the second house is trying to kind of oppose this transformation and go back to the old ways of thinking. But if you can overcome that, then you can become a better person and cultivate new ways of thinking. Of course, Neptune makes that transition, I would say, a bit easier because then the transformation allows for kind of a nebulous reformation there. So that's kind of what is going on, even in the equinox, and that's going on. And then Jupiter allows for the seventh house to come to fruition. This is right below the horizon, and so this can kind of propel some of this transformation that's taking place between the two. So that's about it. You can use this to kind of enhance your personal astrological chart, and use it to guide your spiritual journey. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.